What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video on soul therapy. Today we're going to the Goodwill Bins and much more. First things first, I had to grab some coffee for the road. This is my second time ever going to the Goodwill Bins, and it was actually pretty busy today. At least for me and my group of friends, we were just here looking for items for ourselves and nothing to sell. However, it is pretty funny seeing a bunch of 20-year-old dudes scrambling through the new bins as they come out looking for some Harley Davidson jackets or something that could sell. Now indeed guys, I did find some Jordans. I found some Jordan 1 mids, and that previous Jordan model had no idea what it was. I found this Lego Batman t-shirt that was absolute fire. If it would have been my size, that would have been an instant cop. I found some grade school MB2s in that gray colorway, and I found this light blue hoodie that does resemble the colors of Soul Therapy. But the craziest find of them all were these Jordan 7 heels. These were absolutely hilarious. And no, for anyone wondering, those are not authentic, and I did not pick them up, unfortunately. Trust me, if I could fit into a women's 8.5, that would have been all me. I did find this Tommy Bahama vintage t-shirt that was really nice, and I found this Uniqlo Spider-Man collaboration. It was basically new feeling, and I was a fan of the design. I don't know if I'm going to actually wear this for myself or give it to like a younger cousin, but it's a dope t-shirt nonetheless. The Goodwill Bins are definitely very hit or miss. It's going to take a lot of digging. I did find this New Mexico olive t-shirt that I was absolutely in love with, and I found this Carhartt engineering jacket, and since it was so cheap here, I decided to go ahead and buy it even though it had a Chris patch on it. Shout out Chris. And then we slid over to an actual Goodwill store nearby, and just considering I paid only $4.75 for those last 5 items, the pricing here was pretty shocking. They did have some foam posits in grade school sizing, and I ended up picking up a Van Heusen t-shirt and 2 pairs of jorts. They also had some Greek Freak shoes here, and they were size 11, and the condition seemed pretty decent, but not worth the pickup for me. Overall, Goodwill was pretty cool, but I definitely preferred the experience of the bins better. And then we decided to slide over to Mission, which is a barbecue place in the area, and it was so solid. After my homie did his thing at the guitar store, we decided to slide over to the Kenosha Premium Outlets to see what they had. The first outlet store we had to hit up was Nike, and they had a bunch of Jordan retros that were on sale, including these Jordan 1 Mauves. I've seen these go down as low as $100, and for that price, it's not bad for a pair of Jordan 1s, and these Jordan 1 Lows and the University Red colorway are fairly clean too. I really wasn't seeing anything significant on the wall, but they did have another section where they had a couple of Jordan retros on display, including the Jordan 3s in that craft ivory colorway, and these Jordan 6s, and these Jordan 1s, I believe they're called Sandrift Cacao Wow. I was actually pretty impressed by the materials on those. But then I got very excited as I saw the Nike refurbished wall, and this is the first Nike outlet that I've been to that actually has a refurbished wall like this, and they had absolutely nothing. And then we slid over to Converse because they usually have really good deals at their outlet. And then I found this Converse high top that I think is a Tyler the Creator collab. That's at least what my homie told me. So if I got that wrong, that's not on me. Then I found this pair of Converse with the lipstick kiss on it, and it was calling my name. I low-key should have bought it. I found these other pairs of Converse. I had no idea what I was looking at. That shit was crazy. There's so many shoes on the wall, and most of them were under $30. They also had an additional student discount of 20% off, which made for some insane prices. I almost bought this Ambush Converse collab on these blue boots because they were the Soul Therapy colors, but my better judgment told me no. Thank you to my friends for modeling some of the other shoes that were obviously not for me. And to this point, I was the only one in my friend group who hadn't picked up a pair of kicks, which for me being the sneaker guy is pretty absurd. But that would definitely change soon as we went to the Gurney Mills Mall and we stopped at Bass Pro Shop. And can we just take a second to admire how crazy this store is, just with live fish and just all the statues everywhere. It's a really insane store and really cool. This random store in the mall had early pairs of military blue in grade school sizing, which is pretty crazy considering we're still like 3 months out before the release day. I decided to hit up the Nike outlet within Gurney Mills Mall, and this Nike outlet was really strange. It's not like your typical Nike outlet. I feel like there's a lot of shoes here that I don't really see too often. They're kind of like maybe not so flashy or desirable Nikes and Jordans, and just nothing that was really worth my time or money. Same thing with the Adidas outlet. The pricing was really good, but nothing really worth the cop. So I went over to Finish Line to see if they had anything new, and they had a couple pairs of new Jordan 1 lows, kind of the GR stuff, not the OG Jordan 1 lows that I'm a bigger fan of, but not bad shoes by any means. The green glow colorway was pretty solid, and they had a bunch of Jordan 1s on sale, so honestly some good deals in there. They also had some Jordan 1 Heritages, which is like a 2-year-old shoe, which is pretty crazy. And then I slid over to the Athlete's Foot. They had the Jordan 1 Low and the Atmosphere Gray on sale. They had Jordan 1 UNC Toes still in stock, which is crazy. True Blues still in stock, which I don't even know is more crazy. Jordan 3 Palominos, really great shoe, and the shoe I ended up copying, the Jordan 2/3. So expect a full video on those coming out very, very shortly. They had so many great shoes at this Athlete's Foot. I don't understand if it's a retail or not because they charge slightly over retail price, but they did have the all new Jordan 9s on display. Thank you guys for watching and have a good one.